So guys, September is over and that means it's time to share with you my most worn and loved perfumes of the month. So make sure to keep on watching to find out everything about them, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now if you're here for the first time, as well as please give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoy watching these monthly favorites episodes. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to today's monthly favorites episode, and first month of autumn is already over. It's crazy how fast the time flies, and today I got for you a top 10 list of the most worn and loved perfumes of the month, but there are definitely many more fragrances that I've been wearing during September, especially because last month I visited PT Fragranze, which is this amazing perfume exhibition where different artistic and indie brands present their fragrances. So I've already filmed a roundup of the entire show, and in case you missed it, definitely check it out for all the details. But with that being said, let's jump right into this video. And one of the highlights of September for me was a dupe on this fantastic vanilla fragrance by Christian Dior that is called Vanilla Diorama. You might remember it from my previous videos because I really love this fragrance that is boozy, that is spicy, that is delicious, but you know, not too sweet kind of vanilla. It just smells niche and gorgeous. There is room, cacao, cardamom in there, and very nice thick but at the same time fresh vanilla with some orange peel and patchouli. So that's a fantastic perfume, and this brand Perfumes has just duped that fragrance, and it is pretty much the same perfume. It has a bit of the you know, 50 Delicious to it as well, because there is some sort of powderiness going on that I don't get much in the Vanilla Diorama, but it is definitely much more affordable. So those of you who don't want to splurge on the Vanilla Diorama might actually enjoy this one, because it is just as long lasting and also very compliment getting, because I wore that fragrance when I had, you know, some meetings with guys actually, and vanilla perfumes are very attractive, so they definitely enjoyed how I smell, probably because of the powdery element in there, because that is definitely something very exquisite. So in case you are into boozy powdery vanillas, then you definitely might want to check some of these two, and keep on your mind that if you follow the link in the description box to Perfumes website and use my discount, you will even save more. So with that being said, let's move on to the next perfume, and it is actually in the fruity style. Zenny by Nishane has definitely been one of the most worn fragrances for me during the summer, and I took it into the autumn as well, so maybe I should spray it on my hair. And yes, this perfume is fruity because there is blackcurrant in there that I've been so obsessed with during the you know, last couple of months. That's why I've already dedicated a best of episode to this note, and in case you haven't watched it yet, definitely do so. All the links are gonna be down below, so just check out the description box for more helpful information. But let's get back to this amazing perfume that you can get from Avant-Garde web shop, and they have an amazing selection of brands there, and I have a discount, so while shopping niche fragrances you can actually save a little bit. But it's so creamy and quite sweet too, but rhubarb makes it tingling. It has a little bit of a sour edge because there is grapefruit in there, and incredible sillage and stellar performance, because Nishane is the niche brand that is all about high quality, so that one spritz will last till the next day, and that's just awesome. So it has been one of my most favorite fruity perfumes. But while we are on this subject of fruity fragrances, another one that I've been enjoying a lot that is focused on a different fruity note is this one by Micallef that is called Soleil Passion. Sorry, I just spaced on the name a little bit. And in here we actually have the note of pomegranate. That's not that super, you know, typical, and that makes this perfume so interesting, because in the opening, wild strawberries, which are not too sweet, they really smell wild. They smell berry, and at the same time slightly herbaceous, so that's pretty cool. They are not sweet, and pomegranate definitely adds a lot of juiciness to it and just like this very happy feeling. But the fragrance is quite floral, but on the watery side, so it is really well done. It is very easygoing. That's why I've been grabbing it just on the everyday basis, because a lot of the times niche fragrances are a little bit too heavy or not as mass appealing. But if you are looking for a niche fragrance that is extremely wearable, I would actually recommend you this one. Plus, Micallef is a fantastic French niche house, and I have a discount on their fragrances that you can get from the official website, and the link is going to be down below, so make sure to check it out there. You'll really find a lot of helpful information. But we are moving on to the next one that I had such a pleasure to discover, because this is The Philosopher's Path by Matt Malik, indie perfumer from Canada, with whom we've just had a really lovely chat on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me there for all the behind the scenes and other updates on the fragrances. But this one is so beautiful because it is woody, and so fresh at the same time. So in case you're into oud and powdery fragrances and you want something meditative, something that has like a powdery finish but also this very extremely high quality oud that doesn't smell synthetic, that smells really natural, and that is quite complex because Matt really loves vintage fragrances, so he always uses high quality materials that he can actually look up on his official website. I would definitely recommend you to check out this one and another oud fragrance that he has, but I've been really gravitating towards this one, especially during the cooler autumn night. So I've been wearing it at home, and as I was going out, it was really lovely for that. And I love oud a lot, especially during the colder days. That's why this brand that I discovered for myself at Petit Fragrance, that is called Attar Al-Has, and by the way, their presentation is so eye-catching and just truly luxurious. Has this fragrance Passion Oud that I've been grabbing quite a lot lately, and I guess that is because it is so oudi, like it is definitely Middle Eastern oud type of fragrance. Let me actually spray it on the ends of my hair, but there is a lot of freshness to it, so it's not this heavy, too intense oud, so it is still pretty fresh. There are flowers in there, there are fruits in there, and base notes, but it is very diffusive. It projects really well. I smell it during the day, get compliments for it, so it has been one of my favorites for sure, although I've been only wearing it during the second half of the month. But the one that I've been wearing so often is from the brand Lorenzo Pazzalia. And first of all, I got samples from him and then met personally at Petit Fragrance. He's a chef, he's fantastic. Definitely check out my house overview video on his collection. And this one, Adam and Eva's Dress, by the way, check out the bottle design, isn't it so cool? Has become one of my favorites, hands down. Where should I spray it? Maybe inside? I don't know, it's quite strong, so I will spray myself all over with these fragrances. And what I love about this one, there is a note of fig in there, and you can pick it up right in the opening because there are green notes. They are not too sappy, they're just very crisp, so it's a crisp fig fragrance. In case it's your favorite note, I'm sure you will love it because it's complex, unlike many other fig fragrances that just turn into something woodsy and then really into a skin scent. This one has a lot of complexity to it because this fig fruit note is supported by white peach, there is fig leaf, there is fig tree, so it is very fig centered. However, there is like this beautiful milky sandalwood muskiness going on, and it is not like tonic, but there is something not cheesy but so interestingly sour about it. Very hard to describe, but so complex with many different elements. You know, you get the crisp green notes, you get almost like spicy milky sourness, cheesiness, and then this beautiful fruitiness too, and it is quite loud. So I really enjoyed during the September because it's still, you know, like, is it summer, is it autumn? So it's very appropriate to experiment with different perfumes, and it is very, very strong. So anytime I was out, I've been really enjoying this fragrance, but there are so many others from this brand that I fell in love with, and it's kind of like a hidden gem brand, so definitely give it a try in case you have never heard of it. But let's move on to the next perfume that I'm so excited about because I absolutely adore this bottle, and when I received it actually to test and then review, I got so excited because I've always been into the design of Marc Jacobs, and I didn't like the first fragrance Perfect from them, but the intense version is actually much better, and the cap is just so cool. Love it. And I really enjoy the fragrance as well because yes, it is a designer, but it's kind of like this floral, slightly gourmand, woody perfume. So there is narcissus in there, night blooming jasmine, almond, which is one of my favorite notes, and so is sandalwood. So it is quite, it's not sweet, it's not floral, it is very well blended, and it just makes you smell like you're wearing a great fragrance without making you smell that you're wearing a certain genre of perfumery or a perfume with, you know, characteristic notes in there. It's just a very pleasant perfume to throw on you when you're going to work or when you're just doing some things on the daily basis. It's a very wearable fragrance, and I love the bottle, so I've been really enjoying how easygoing it is, and so I loved it a lot. But something else that I've been enjoying with way more character is this one, Chang Chang by Botanique Expressions, the brand that I also discovered for myself at Petit Fragrance. And what I love about it is that the mix of sweetness and smokiness, it's not churchy, but there is tobacco leaf in there, so it smells almost like sugar tobacco leaf. To be honest with you, I've never smelled a perfume quite like it. You might compare it to Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, but they are different. It's not a dupe, it's almost like a candied vanilla cacao bean mixed with tobacco leaves. It is fantastic. It is mouth-wateringly sweet, and at the same time there is this base of oriental notes. It's definitely an oriental perfume for me, and it is so cozy. That's why it is absolutely fantastic for colder autumn days. Now it's getting even chillier outside, so during the day into the evening it's a great perfume. Plus it is quite loud, not too strong, not in a beast mode, but noticeable enough to get a compliment because it's a sweetie, yet, you know, with that hint of tobacco that makes it so interesting. So I've really enjoyed that. And another fragrance that I've been really wearing a lot and actually kept in my purse is this one by Maison Violet, amazing French niche house, and the name is Tanagra. So to be honest with you, I've been wearing it more during the warmer days when it still was hot in the beginning of the month, and I just kept it in my purse because it's a very travel friendly, you know, like sample size, travel spray. They have bottles, and I have many videos dedicated to their perfumes that you can get with my discount from their official website. But I really enjoyed this one. You know why? Well, you know, it's like an iris perfume. An iris perfume with a lot of freshness. It lifts you up. There is pad, tangerine, and freesia in the opening, and they are very, very noticeable. So until you get into iris, you will experience those notes first, and pain there. It's not too juicy, it's not too fruity, just maybe it's even a little bit watery. So it really creates this very lovely and very uplifting and fresh effect in the opening, but then it definitely turns into the floral fragrance because there is iris, peony, jasmine in there, and muskiness really rounds it up. It's a very well blended and balanced fragrance. That's why, you know, when I needed refreshment during the day, whether it was at work or whenever, I really enjoyed to put it on myself because it just works every time. So in case you're into iris or fresh powdery perfumes, this is definitely a no-brainer, and you can get it from their official website. And with that being said, I guess we've just gotten to the last but not least perfume on today's list, and among my favorites was actually this perfume, which is the flanker of my most favorite designer fragrances for women. If you know, you know, but I wasn't the fan of it at first. Actually, I blind bought it and didn't like this version of L'Interdit by Givenchy that's called Signature Millésime. However, they've just released another flanker of EDT version, which I like a lot, and I will buy soon, but it kind of made me go through my collection of these fragrances, and I have this one which I haven't worn much, and it's great for the autumn time because there is ginger in there, so it's like a little bit spiced mixed with a lot of white flowers that are not heady but that are very opulent, because orange blossom, tuberose, neroli, they are very sensual flowers, and with bitter orange, with bitter almond, with ginger, it's just a little bit more autumnish. So yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot, have been wearing it just on the everyday basis, or even at home when I just need this pick me up, lift me up effect, if you know what I'm talking about. But I guess that completes today's top 10 list of the most worn and loved fragrances of the month, because believe me, there have been so many more, but I thought it wouldn't be fair to talk about too many fragrances that I've been just wearing and experimenting with, because I will be definitely posting a lot of content in October, you know, just focusing on the brands I discovered at PT. So in case you didn't see my roundup of the exhibition, please check it out and let me know which brands you are specifically interested in so I can start with those. I've already posted a few interviews with perfumers, which I hope you enjoyed watching. All the helpful information I refer to is down below in the description box as always, so check it out. Don't forget to follow me on my social media to stay in touch, and of course, please give this video a huge thumbs up. You might not understand, but they actually help to get my videos out there, and your subscription would be amazing too. I'm not sure if I've already reached 20,000 subscribers yet, but I'm so excited to still be here on this platform and share with you my passion for perfume. So in case you would like to support me, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website. The link to that you'll find down below in the commentary section, so drop me a comment and let me know what are your monthly favorites, and if you have any questions left regarding anything, I'm here to answer them and to chat with you. So I'm looking forward to your feedback, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to stay tuned and smell good, because we'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys!